Oh no, and welcome back to Matchday Live, and it's me, Dan, back again. And this weekend it is the Manchester Derby, and it is a huge, huge game for Man City, because if they win the Premier League, and I'm not looking forward to it. Anyway, yeah. So the team I've gone for this Saturday, I think it's 5:30 the game on Saturday. Luckily, it's not on Sunday. So yeah, so we got Lukaku up front, Rashford, Lingard, Sanchez, Matic, Pogba, Ashley Young, Lindelof, Bailly, Valencia, and De Gea. So I'm going to go straight into game and play match, and let's talk about last week's result against Swansea. We won 2-0. I got the score prediction right, and I actually thought I got the prediction, like I got the game, like I predicted the game pretty well. I thought, we start well, and then obviously we'll go score like an early goal, and then obviously second half play absolutely rubbish. And yeah, that's what we did. Well, we didn't play absolutely rubbish. We kind of slowed it down a bit, and yeah. So let's start off with like the first 5 minutes. Oh my God, that was Lukaku. Oh God, how did I forget that? Lukaku got the first goal. It was Sanchez and Mata at the edge of the box. You know what they normally do, like linking up with Lingard and Lukaku, and everyone was just linking up like properly and everything like that. And it just went to Lukaku and passed it I think it was Sanchez who passed it to Lukaku, and then Lukaku, with a bit of luck, the shot got deflected, but I think if he actually got the shot off, I think he would have scored a goal anyway. But yeah, so yeah, just a shot from like this, from like the penalty spot area, and it went past the Swansea goalkeeper. I think it's Is it Fabianski? I think it was Fabianski. Who scored? Who's the goalkeeper? Sorry, and yeah, so that was the first goal, and then we had like pre other chances as well. Like Lingard and Lukaku were linking up. Lingard had a very good chance; he just scuffed it wide. Lukaku had another chance, and then later, well, like 15 minutes later, Sanchez scored, of all people, which was quite surprising. It was a through ball through from Jesse Lingard, and Sanchez went on to score, and that was 2-0. And he just went one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and he went to he went to the left-hand side, beat the goalkeeper, and yeah, that was pretty much it. So yeah, second half. Get into the second half. We pretty much slowed down a bit. Even Mourinho said, like, first half we were brilliant, second half we just slowed down, and we just let them come into the game. I think they made a couple of substitutions, Swansea, as well. They brought on Tammy Abraham. He made De Gea made a couple of saves, world class saves as well from De Gea, and yeah, it was just one of them games again where first half we played like really well, and we were linking up. Everyone was linking up well, especially Lukaku and Lingard. I thought they're actually like running off each other and stuff like that, and it was nice to it's nice to see Jesse Lingard to be like a number 10, like a partnership. It's kind of like a partnership they've got going now with Lukaku, and it's working nice. But then when we don't attack and stuff like that, it just, I don't know. Even Pogba played really well that first half, and then second half it showed that Pogba he played for France, but I think he just lacked fitness, Paul Pogba, in that game, and it kind of showed that with Jesse Lingard as well, even though Jesse Lingard played with England. But yeah, we were just so poor that second half, I believe. We let Swansea in. Alright, Tammy Abraham had a couple shots. De Gea made a couple saves. I think the only one time we got through is a Pogba pass. And Mata was unlucky. It was almost like the Vardy goal like ages ago, where Mahrez just put it through to Vardy, and Vardy just one touch span and shot, and it was a goal. And it was pretty much like that, but it just went over for Mata. I thought Mata played really well. Matic played really well as well. He controlled that midfield, and yeah, he controlled the midfield. Lukaku had a good game. Obviously, he scored as well, which was nice. And even to see Sanchez onto the score sheet, you know, just ahead of the Manchester derby, you know, getting back on the score sheet was good to see. You know, it was a proper goal as well. I'd say that was, you know, because his other goal, his first goal was, you know, a penalty rebound, but it was just one of them. How have we not scored that? And yeah, so yeah, obviously we're going into. How have we not scored? Ederson. Yeah, going into this weekend, Man City. Obviously, it's Man United, Man City, Manchester derby. But like I said, it is a big game. We have to win to keep the title race alive, even though there is no title race. They're 16 points ahead. I can see them. You know, I can't see them thrashing us because obviously, if you didn't know, they played Liverpool in the Champions League on Wednesday, just gone, and they lost 3-0. So, if they want the Champions League, they're going to have to, you know. Pep Guardiola is going to have to, you know, put the Premier League on hold when he can as well, because obviously he's 16 points ahead. So he doesn't have to win the Premier League this. Oh yes, look at that, Lingard with a goal. He doesn't have to win the Premier League this season, this weekend. He can win it next. I think they have a game next week anyway. I think. I'm not sure. I'm sure. Is it Spurs? I think it's Spurs. They got a couple big games actually, haven't they? But yeah, they got, you know, Liverpool. If we can play like Liverpool did in that Liverpool first half, you know, keep them pushed back, you know, push them back, you know, high press, you know, have runners, you know, always like we played against Arsenal, where Lingard was like, you know, like a Jack Russell, you know, trying to get after the ball. He was like that. If we can have Lingard and Rashford and Sanchez all do that, and then just have, you know, just have like Lukaku press the goalkeeper sometimes, that's going to be good for us, I think. That's why I've played Rashford as well, because with Martial, he doesn't do that much. I'd rather have someone who, you know, who's got the legs to do that, and, you know, maybe bring on Martial. If it's like 0-0 at like half time or something like that, or if it's like 60th minutes, you know, bring Martial on, you know, try to play them on the counter attack, or, you know, don't play like we did against them at Old Trafford. Well, Old Trafford, we didn't play that well. Obviously, Lukaku made a couple of defensive errors to their goals, but, you know, it wasn't too bad, you know, the game at Old Trafford. But I think we lose 2-1. I think we did. Was it 2-1 or was it 2-0? Maybe you guys can tell me. I can't really, you know, look at it at the moment, but yeah, if we can keep them, even to keep them to a draw, that's not too bad, because then we've got I think we've got not next week, I think it's the week after, we got West Brom, and then we've got Bournemouth. So we've got a couple easy, well, I'll say easy games. We've got a couple of games, you know, against bottom half teams, so, you know, anything can happen. Yeah, so obviously Man City have won their last 5. Well, obviously not in the. I knew that was going to happen. I saw that coming. I don't know why. I just rushed it. One good thing about obviously this weekend, apparently Sergio Aguero might not be fit for the game, which is good. I don't know. I think at this moment, I think everyone's fit. So, you know, I'll go with kick-off glitch. Jesse Lingard 2-1. Yeah, I think if we can play. Didn't we beat them last season with Rashford one time? Was it Rashford who scored? I think we beat them with Rashford. Was it Rashford? I can't remember, because I remember going. No, I think that was the season before where we won 1-0 and Rashford scored a good goal. Yeah, that was the season before. I can't remember the scoreline last year. Well, at the Etihad. But yeah, like I said, if we can just press them high, you know, don't let them have the ball. You know, let Edison keep long kicking it, and then either Smalling or Bailly to just control the ball. Well, not control the ball in the air. You know, win every second ball. You know, and keep them back. And then if it comes to it second half where we just sit back, I wouldn't mind doing that, because we can do that, because we did that against Liverpool. Obviously, we got 2 goals against Liverpool, and you know, we got 2 early goals against Liverpool and kind of let them in. But if we do that with Man City, I reckon they'll. I reckon they might. Oh, I was going to try and get a hat-trick with Jesse Lingard. I reckon they might, crumble, because in the Liverpool game they struggled to break Liverpool down. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Even I think the only teams to keep Man City out is obviously Crystal Palace and Wolves and Liverpool now. So if we can fail them to keep, to be honest, if I'll take a draw. I would take a draw personally, but obviously I would like to win, because obviously if we beat them, they haven't won the title yet, but they're going to win the title at some stage. They only need 3 points, so even a draw doesn't sound too bad. But I think I've got that funny feeling we're just going to park the bus and try to play them on the counter attack. And oh my God, they almost scored an own goal. Try to play them on the counter attack or something like that. Yeah, so I've gone with at the back. I went with Lindelof and Bailly, because I think Lindelof is a better ball player than obviously Chris Smalling, and then Eric Bailly can win the ball in the air. He's that man who can win the balls in the air. So if we just have like Chris Smalling and Eric Bailly, I wouldn't be surprised if Pogba doesn't start. But I think he'll have. He might even surprise us with Herrera, because Herrera's fitter now as well, but he hasn't had much game time. I wouldn't be surprised if McTominay starts, and then have Paul Pogba as a cam or something, as the number 10 or something. And there we go. There's the hat trick for Jesse Lingard. I was surprised Sanchez didn't get an inform this week as well, because he got an assist and he got a goal for us at the weekend, so I wasn't surprised. I was a bit surprised that he didn't get an inform this week, but yeah. Anyway, so score prediction. It's the 90th minute. I mean, I'll take a 1-0 victory, but I've got a funny feeling it's either going to be a draw or Man City win. So I'll say 1-0 Man United or 1-1. 1-1 as 1-1 would be good, but 1-0 Man United win. I'll take that. So anyway, guys, I'm actually going to end it here. So let's get to the match facts. Yeah, it's pretty even, that game. Obviously, Jesse Lingard got a man of the match. Yeah, so I'm actually going to end it here. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to leave your score prediction below. So right, I'm going. Bye. I know, guys. Thank you for watching my video. Hit me up on Twitch and Twitter, and don't forget to watch the playlist down below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.